A brake pedal can feel normal at the top of a mountain and frightening 10 minutes later, even when nothing has broken. The reason starts with energy. A moving vehicle carries kinetic energy. Braking does not erase it. The pads squeeze the rotors and convert that motion into heat. On one stop, the rotor absorbs the heat and the passing air carries it away. On a long descent, the next braking event arrives before the previous heat has escaped. Rotor, pad, caliper, and fluid temperatures keep climbing. There are two different failures drivers often call brake fade. Pad fade happens when the friction material becomes so hot that its coefficient of friction drops or gases form at the pad surface. The pedal may still feel firm, but the car does not slow as strongly. Fluid fade feels different. Brake fluid absorbs moisture over time. At sufficiently high temperature, water-contaminated fluid can boil inside the caliper. Gas compresses, so the pedal feels long or soft instead of transmitting the same pressure to the pads. Pumping may temporarily change the feel, but it does not remove the heat. Larger rotors can absorb more energy, ventilated rotors move air through internal veins, and performance pads retain friction at higher temperatures. Those parts do not repeal physics. A heavier vehicle, higher speed, and repeated braking all add heat faster. Speed matters dramatically because kinetic energy rises with the square of velocity. Entering a descent a little faster can create much more heat at every slowdown. The driving technique is to select a lower gear before speed runs away. Engine braking lets the drivetrain resist the wheels so the service brakes can work in deliberate intervals and cool between applications. That does not mean racing downhill or repeatedly stabbing the pedal. It means following the vehicle manufacturer's guidance, maintaining a safe speed, and not riding the brakes continuously. If the pedal becomes soft, braking force drops, or there is smoke or a sharp odor, the answer is not to keep testing it. Slow safely, pull over where permitted, and let the system cool without touching dangerously hot components. Good brake design is thermal management. The rotor is a temporary heat battery. Airflow is the discharge path, and the driver decides how quickly the next heat deposit arrives.